Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Dayna with From Fertility to Delivery. Today I want to share with you 6 cheat codes for getting pregnant. Now, what is a cheat code? I'm not a video gamer, but some folks are. And basically a cheat code is a way to find out how to get through the game to the end of the game and win the entire video game with a couple of ways and secrets and things that give you an edge on the actual game. So I thought it would be fun to bring it into alignment that way and talk about these cheat codes. So what's the first cheat code that I really believe will assist you in getting pregnant? The first one is minerals and vitamins and your diet. Now, the body creates the baby. So in order to ensure that there's a beautiful home for that baby, that fetus for 9 months, you want to do everything you possibly can to create a beautiful environment for your future baby in your womb. So what does that look like? That looks like minerals. Now, there are some minerals. One of them in particular is burdock root. And I've talked about this in a couple of my other videos, and I talk about it in my courses. The body needs 102 minerals in order to function on a daily basis. And we are using a lot more minerals that we did several years ago. And because your body is using the minerals, the baby needs the minerals as well in order to form the legs, the eyes, the hair, the body parts. So it's really important to have those minerals. So burdock root is a supplement that you can take. It's 100% natural. Again, I'm not a dietitian or nutritionist, but I know that some of these things that are over the counter and that are 100% natural, they will assist you. Again, connect with your healthcare professional on these types of products that I'm going to bring up in the video, but again, they are over the counter and 100% natural. So burdock root has all 102 minerals. You can get it in supplement forms. You can take 1 tablet a day or 1 capsule, or you could even use it as a tea and steep the burdock root itself, the dried root, in hot water and drink that in order to infuse your body with minerals. Minerals are very important. Also, a prenatal vitamin and your diet. When you look at the body, you want to make sure that you're planting the seed of the sperm in nutrient-rich soil. So if your womb is the soil, what do you need to do to get there? What do you need to let go of, and what do you need to take on? When when we were practicing towards pregnancy, my focus was a lot of nutrient-rich foods. I also did a green juice every morning where I did apple, frozen banana, black kale, which is, you could use regular kale, which is very vibrant green, but the black kale is much darker. You can get it at a food store or a nutrient focused food store that has some different things than you would get at the grocery store. So that's my number 1. Let's talk about number 2. Number 2 is detox, and we're staying in the body and making sure the body is cleansed and clear. A lot of us have heavy metals, we have mold, and we also may have some parasites in the body. And it is something that needs to be cleaned up. It could be as easy as drinking prune juice to make sure you're regular, or something that you get from a nutritionist, which is a gentle detox to clear the body. There's a lot of detox. I don't sell any detoxes, and I don't have one specific one that I recommend, but feel free to do your research to look to see what you need. And if you think about it and, go within, connect with your intuition, ask yourself, do I need a detox? And if you hear a yes come up, or if you feel a yes, or if you ask for a sign and you get the sign and the sign is a yes, go ahead and do a very good detox. A great detox could be celery juice or eating watermelon for a whole day, just to clear the system and clean everything out. So take a look into a lot of the different detox and make sure that it's gentle, because it doesn't have to be something that ruins your whole day or forces you to not eat and things like that. Make sure that you're balancing your body and your schedule with it. Don't let it be something that will inhibit you. Number 3 is energy alignment. Energy alignment is very important. The way we created human life on this planet thousands of years ago was with energy alignment. When we as humans were in the 5th density, we did not have eggs and sperm to create the human. So we used energy, we used light codes, and we used our God-given ability to create out of pretty much nothing. As we moved into the 3rd dimension, which is moving down lower, it's almost going from water to jello. It's very thick. That's where we are now, and we're moving through it. We're getting back into the mid 4th density areas and dimensions, but it's still pretty thick. We still need the egg and the sperm to create a baby. So that part is important. That's why I started with the body focus for the first 2 cheat codes. But the 3rd one is the energy alignment. And what does that look like? We all have a chakra system in our body where we have the root chakra, the sacral, solar plexus, heart, the throat, the 3rd eye, your ajna, and your crown. And there are more up above the crown. But the chakras are spinning energy centers, and they continue to spin. Some of them are not working in some of us. Some of them are atrophied. For instance, my throat chakra was atrophied for a pretty long time. I wasn't making videos, obviously, back then, and I wasn't sharing my humanitarian project. And I'm doing that now because I have strengthened my throat chakra by just infusing it with light and love and focusing on it. There's a lot of ways to strengthen your chakra system, and that is what I go through in my course, my spiritual fertility course. The Kundalini energy. Now, I'm not saying go and have a Kundalini awakening. Those are pretty intense. What is the Kundalini? Kundalini, it's the energy that flows through the spine, and it's right on top of the chakra system. So for each energy section for the chakra system, the whole entire energy system that flows up and down our spine and our core is called the Kundalini energy. And this is known from ancient times to be the energy of creation. So having a focus on it, even thinking about the Kundalini energy, maybe taking a Kundalini energy yoga class online, a free YouTube video. You don't have to, invest in books or a class. You can start out very simple. Also, learning more about the chakra system is very important. The 4th cheat code is shadow work. What is shadow work? If you have had a traumatic birth, and then you're looking to grow your family and you're having a hard time, the traumatic birth could have created a glitch in your system, in your energy field, and it's suppressing the fertility moving forward. So clearing that contract that was made on a high soul level and moving into a state of acceptance, forgiveness, understanding, and unconditional love for yourself is very, very important. This may be between energy alignment and the shadow work. Those are probably the 2 that I see that people don't focus on because nobody talks about it. And that's why I'm coming out and talking about this, because it's really important. Just to give you an idea of how important this is, for those of you that know about past lives and have heard of them, possibly believe in them. Whether you believe in them or not, we are multidimensional beings, so we have a lot of history. So there was a story that I heard where someone had a miscarriage in a past life, not in this life as your name, but something that happened in a different multidimensional dimension where they had a miscarriage and they couldn't get over that. And they were able to do some energy work and tap into that memory from a past life. And they cried for several days. But after that, they were able to get pregnant, or they were not able to get pregnant before that. So that is an example of the shadow work. Shadow work could be anything. It could be a soul contract that is really deep within the genetic line of your family, your DNA. It could be an ancestor that was molested, raped, had an issue with childbirth, was barren. All of those things are connected to you because you are the living, breathing example of your ancestors on this planet. So connecting to any sort of issue and clearing that, it's very important. So shadow work is a part of my cheat code. That is my number 4. Number 5. This is where it gets fun. Spirit baby communication. We all have a beautiful soul waiting to come earthside based off of the contract that we make with them. Some folks are not interested in ever getting pregnant or having family. That's fine, but the folks that are, and that's probably you, and that's why you're listening to a video like this, you have a spirit baby that is connecting to you and is eventually coming earthside. Now, they may connect with you 10 years before you actually give birth to them and you actually get pregnant, because time is an illusion. It doesn't actually manifest the same way on the spirit levels. So when you have a spirit baby connecting to you way before you even find the partner, find the husband, find the wife, whatever your situation looks like, it's gonna feel like a tug on your heartstrings. You could even become emotional at times when it's very overwhelming. Some people also call this baby fever, which I've made some videos about that as well, where you just have to have a baby soon. And that's the spirit baby connecting with you on an energetic level, pulling on your heartstrings and connecting with you. And it's really intense. So for those of you that are feeling that, whether you're, if you're watching the video like this, you are in the game towards growing a family, having a family, it's really intense. So if you are right where you would like to be to start and grow a family, if you've experienced infertility, this is where you can have a beautiful connection with your spirit baby. And spirit baby communication is very important. So my 6th and final cheat code is the conception cradle. What is the conception cradle? When you have a healthy womb and a beautiful area for the baby to connect and to be infused in, and then you also have the energy alignments and the chakras are spinning in the right direction, your kundalini energy is healthy, you are able to create the kundalini, the cradle of conception, the conception cradle. What's the cradle? The conception cradle. That's where you have the female energy and the male energy. They come together and they form a goblet. I made a video just on the conception cradle recently, so please visit that and watch that. But basically, this is the energy where the baby holds their focus and where they nestle themselves in order to move into the earthside aspect. So all of these cheat codes, I go over all of them in my spiritual fertility course. I talk about some of it in my Welcome Your Baby course, which is a lighter version of the spiritual fertility course. But the course on spiritual fertility, it has around six course classes, and they're all online, and they go over everything that I went over today and even more. Between the shadow work, the energy alignments, and the spirit baby connection, and really understanding how that works, there's a lot of moving parts. Now, when you look at fertility, or if you've experienced infertility, my heart goes out to you. If you've had an issue that is really intense and you have to move over that hump, that may be what you need in order to get to that next level. So it may feel really easy, really hard right now. I'm not saying that it's easy, but don't give up. Don't give up on that dream that you have for your family. That dream is something that you can't let go of because you deserve it. And you're capable of everything that life has to offer. So don't give up. So those are my 6 cheat codes. Enjoy, and go ahead and take a look at my website, fromfertilitytodelivery.com. I have a broken down information, list of information on the spiritual fertility class that I have, and I'd love to help you get to that next level. Please email me with any questions that you have. My email is in the link in the bio, and I really appreciate you staying here and listening to this video and being interested in a new way to look at fertility. It may be new to you, possibly, but it's also very ancient. The ancient ways of fertility are energetic. You can find my videos on YouTube, and I have more on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And I also have a platform on Rumble for uncensored content. Thank you for being here, and I send you lots of love, many blessings, and have a great day.